Welcome back to
Make It Modern.
In this video, we're going to show you how we are going to elevate or upgrade our reading nook space and hopefully provide you with some inspiration.
So, as you can tell from the intro, we are going to be making over this here little nook space. Eventually, we do want to do a built-in where the entire wall is filled in with built-in bookcases. But right now, that's kind of out of the budget and out of the time that we have available to it. That being said, I feel like we can make it look pretty dang good on a budget with just a couple little upgrades here and there. So we're gonna try it out, see what we can do. I did find this here bookshelf from a local thrift store. It was $15, but then it was on sale for half off, so it was only $7.50. And we also got these shelves from Amazon. So they are metal and they are U-shaped. I couldn't find any shelves that we quite liked from IKEA. I really like this. It's kind of very European and I don't know, I just kind of like this style. It's something a little different, you know? So I'm thinking we'll put up a couple, maybe 3 to 5 up in here. So it gives kind of a library feel. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now is just moving around, getting the creative juices flowing. Not exactly sure what we're gonna do with this piece, but it's gonna be cool. We finally have all of the shelves up, and now is my favorite part, and we are going to style it. Spoiler alert. Facebook Marketplace came through for us. Oh, geez. It's,
Here's a little behind the scenes.
Don't look behind the scenes. Look at that. Isn't she a beaut? This is a Swan chair, kind of similar to the iconic egg chair, but a little less Beetlejuice-esque. And I think it's got a really nice, fun shape. And we got it off of Facebook Marketplace. I think it's normally like $500. We bought it for $120. Yeah, so pretty good deal. And I think it goes in very nicely. We did clean it up a little bit. We just took a magic eraser from Bald Guy Mr. Clean. And then some leather spray and just cleaned it up a little bit. Okay, I'm liking where this is headed. Again, our room is very dark, so we are supplementing quite a bit of light. We only have one window in this room and it's not the greatest lighting situation, but you gotta work with what you have. So I'm liking the all white, crisp, clean lines except for this organic chair. Now it's time to fill our shelves. 90% of the books that will go on this bookshelf we have actually read before. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine when people like haven't read the books that they have on display. That being said, we are guilty of these 3 books not ever having read before. We got them from the thrift store, but we thought they would add kind of a nice, cool, designy feature element to it. And you know, one day we might want to read Your Inner Fish. We got some more books. I am a big sci-fi reader, so these are all of my favorite sci-fi books. I kind of wanted to put them on display like this, because that's the cool thing to do, but David said he doesn't like that. So, and it kind of doesn't make sense to have it like this, because if you want to go reach for a book, you don't know which one you're reaching for. So, we'll do it the normal way, I guess. This is actually a pretty cool little gadget I have here. My dad actually made this for me. As you can see here, it says my name on it. And he did cast this out of iron, I believe. It's very heavy and it does sit just fine on this shelf. Holds all of my rings and there's no budge to the shelf. So I am very happy with these shelves. They're very sturdy and they display all of my favorite things, even if they're heavy. And usually I put the book that I'm reading just right here so it's easy to grab. This is my mom. This is actually the first little gizmo David made me. Here's another little heavy doodad that my dad cast for me. I don't know, there's a good story behind it. I couldn't, I'm a terrible storyteller, but isn't it cool? Very heavy. So it's coming along very nicely. However, I do love the additional plant in any sort of corner. There's plants all over the house. And as I said before, our room is very, very dark. We only have one source of light. And as you can see, we have to supplement light quite a bit. That being said, this plant here, pothos, impossible to kill. So it's just happy wherever you put it. Because you can never have too many plants, we got another Monstera here. Monsteras, they're okay in low light, but we do supplement our Monstera plant with this grow light. So it's actually a sconce with the grow light bulb in it. And one day we'll hang it up, but it's not hanging up right now. Shameless plug, if you saw our last video, our Amazon home favorites video, if not, check it out, link below. We got these little yellow poofs from Amazon, and then this we just got from the thrift store. And to keep the green and white theme going, I actually have this painting here that I did. It's a little abstract, and I thought it would look perfect in this little reading corner. I'm not convinced this is on properly. And that concludes this week's video. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and turning on that notification bell. The biggest thing I would take away from this video, that if you have a kind of odd looking space in your home, it would be very easy and very worth it to transform it. We did this on a budget, as you saw throughout the entire video. It was a lot of fun and made a huge difference. So I implore you, if you have this little weird space in your house, see what you can do with it. And it's really nice because in this instance, we have all these shelves to display all of the beautiful knickknacks that we hold dear that maybe wouldn't otherwise fit into our house. So with that being said, I'm going to get back to my book.